welcome, welcome, welcome. It is our last day of Christmas in July.
Currently paying for a subscription.
And so, isn't that exciting? Yeah, so hello everybody. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and so many ideas, so little time. I can totally relate to that. So I have a Shiny Bright box that I got at a yard sale. I consolidated all the Shiny Brights together, and so I have a box that I can use, and I think it's going to be good in this for this particular challenge. And I'm going to put that part down here so it's out of my way. Okay, so I want to finish this journal. So depending on it's the internet and my stamina, we might be here for a little while, we might not. We might be here for a long while. So I have my cover ready. I did go and pick out some things. I have like a little stamped envelope and some tickets and some tags and some things from some tea bags, and so just some things in case I want to use them. I thought I grabbed some tea bags, but I don't see them. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, so welcome to the messy desk. And my back is better today. It's a miracle. It just comes and goes and comes and goes. So that is a very good thing. I'm very, very grateful. I have this that needs the gold put around it. So we can start with that. And so enjoyed our weekend. We went and saw Oppenheimer on Friday. Went to dinner and a movie. It was cool and fun, and we haven't gotten to do that in a while, so that was really, really cool. And then went to church, and then went and did some errands, and then our friend called and said, hey, I made tamales. Do you want some? Come over. And so we went and got tamales, and and got to have a nice visit with our friends, so that was really cool. Let's see. I had one of my dad's students. My dad was a teacher. Before he had his own business, he was a high school teacher for many, many years. And one of his students reached out to me, wanting information, about my dad. Had seen me in a post on one of the community pages on Facebook, and so he shared how much my dad meant to him, and how much he taught him that had nothing to do with what they were taking in school. And so I shared that with my brothers and my daughter, and everybody was crying. It was really cool. Really, really cool. So, yeah, and then we also got the news back from Tom's biopsy, and he tested positive for skin cancer, basal cell sarcoma, I think is what it is. I'm So now we have that journey. Very glad that they had told him it'd be 2 weeks, and it was like 2 days, 3 days or something like that that they got back to him. So yeah, so I'm not really sure how I'm digesting that at this point. I can feel tears in my eyes right now, but yeah, so, and I haven't told him, but my friend's funeral that's next week, her ordeal all started with skin cancer. So I'm scared. So it's hard to do straight lines when you're got tears in your eyes, you guys. So, and I can't read the chat because it's really small letters. So yeah, so yeah, so we'll be doing that, and I appreciate and thank you for your prayers, because I know you will be there. Let's see. So we are doing the gold on this so that we can put, this is one of the Friday freebie things that I did, so I need to get it ready to go in the journal. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I read, Bonnie. Thank you. So, and my mom had some, and I don't know what kind she had on her nose. And she's not here for me to ask. So, what do I get from that? Ask the questions. So, let's see, design team members that we announced last week. I've almost got the Facebook group ready, and I will be, those of you that have already sent me your kit choices, I'll be sending those out by tomorrow. That means by the end of tomorrow. Congratulations to Ida. She upgraded in the Patreon. So I want to make sure and say thank you, and excited about that. Don't forget that today is the last day that this digital will be free for in the Patreon. So the Christmas digital that I've been using is available in the Patreon. It was last December. I gave it as a 25 days of Christmas gift. I gave them a page, like a page a day or something like that. And it's still in there, but it's coming out. So if you are a Patreon, make sure you go get that. It's 26 pages of pages and ephemera. Okay, so we went around all the places that this needed to have its gold. It has a library pocket here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with these pages yet, but I do know that this one needs some fingernail polish. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you, Bonnie. So, let's see. Should be picking tomatoes. I've got weather that is 100 degrees or lower showing for the next 7 days. I cannot tell you how excited I am. When I went to bed last night, there was 2 105s in that, and they went away. And the lows went down. They are in the 70s and 60s. So I can be outside. Where we are, if you're in the shade, you're okay at, you know, it's still hot at 100 degrees, but it's way better. It's amazing. It's like 105 is really hot. Well, and we were humid over the weekend with our 105. Okay, so we've got those ones. They've got some of the glittered fingernail polish. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And next, I'm going to go ahead and check and see. Okay, so we're at 31. Okay, put these under. And so I can take this apart. I love to use gift boxes. I had some gift boxes to use that have have collaged images on them, but I didn't find them this morning. I know they're in the house because I kept them so I'd be able to use them. Okay, so I think this will be a fun addition for some tags. And since we are still in Just Junk July, I wanted to, you know, show you using a box. Speaking of challenges, the Diamond and Emerald Patreons, your sneak peek and your invitation to the August group is in the Patreon. Okay, so you can go there and you can go to the group and I'll let you in after this video is over. And your sneak peek this time, it told you what the challenge is. I just haven't finished the full video because I pretty much did take the weekend off because my back was really bad. Okay, I will check that, Bonnie. Thank you. That's my life right now because I have so many things going on right here, and they're all right here. Right here. Okay, these pieces, I'm gonna let them go. Okay, so I know I can really use a couple of the shiny bright tags. Do I want to leave the white? I think I'm gonna let the white go. Let it go. I like that it has the shiny gold on this. I mean, I think it could even just be a tag. Just just like this. Just be a tag. I'm thinking. I was gonna add something to the back of it, or to the middle of it, but I think, well, we'll add something to the middle of one, and then the other one. Okay, so I have this Santa from the digital. I'm not gonna grunge it up because I haven't been grunging. Yay, unexpected and out of the box. Have you guys seen, we have had several post their far away with the new far away digital, which is also on sale through today. And they've posted what they've made with it. I think I'm going to use it because Princess Week is in August. I think the redone Princess movie with the one, the one that lost her shoe, I think that comes out in Disney Plus or something like that this month. So I think I'm gonna go with that theme, and maybe I will actually get the girl who lost her shoe digital made, because I have antique 1800s girl who lost her shoe stuff. Okay, I love that. I love that so much. And I think it should have some Georgia eyelash trim. Yeah, that one. I don't want a copyright strike. No, didn't see that. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Simple, and could add something to the back, but I think it's just gonna be just fine and wonderful, and it'll go in the journal somewhere. Okay, and so I think the other one, oh, Joan, sorry to hear that. I didn't get to read the rest. I just saw that you're not gonna get to finish. Okay. So I think we'll do a couple of these, and then I might be in the mindset and ready to go ahead and put the lace on the cover. And do the signatures and show you how I'm going to put this journal together. I'm going to put these to the side for right now, not on the fingernail polish, but this one we'll go ahead and yeah, it should be. When I'm talking about what you know, when I'm using it, I should be able to. It's other times. It's just not even smart to get on their radar. But I have 2 over 100-year-old books and some other stuff that I do want to be able to share. Okay, will he fit? Yeah, he's too small. Remember, I cut all of my embellishments out. Oh, he'll fit. Yeah, we'll do him. Had a red piece of the red on there. Okay. Put you there. Move you over. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Where did I put? There it is. Like, the crocodile did not get put where it goes. Put things where they go, because, you know, it's so much easier to find them when you put them where they go. Especially when you've been grabbing them from that spot for all this time. So again, I'm going to use the Georgia eyelash trim. It is wired eyelash trim. Okay, so I have a second one, and I think that is going to be cool. Now let's go ahead and put glitter on the greenery. So where there's holly, yep, sometimes life gets in the way and you gotta do life. I didn't finish yet. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna go and work on that. And so I may grab something to eat real quick and then work on that. And I think I'll invite the Patreons to come to that, because we can go live on the Patreon channel, and I might be able to do the craft room peek. So that would be ruby, right? Or is that sapphire? Ruby, sapphire. Yeah. Or maybe I'll just go live over there on their channel. That's what I could do. So that is the Dear Julie Julie Patreon only channel. You can subscribe to that. And so if you're subscribed over there, then you'll be able to watch it. That's how we'll do it. if you're subscribed over there, even if you're not a Patreon, you can watch it. And I'm going to work on finishing my challenge journal. That might be pretty challenging. Okay, this will give me a fun little goodie that I can put in for where the, like a double tuck. We need a couple of things for the double tuck. And so I want to add something up to the top. Oh, am I frozen? Well, that's not good, because it says low battery and we are plugged in. Unless it unplugged down here. Any notification that my phone gets can make it freeze. But that particular one was that my battery is low. So, and they were both charged. So that's interesting. Okay, so I want something for up here at the top. I kind of like the tea bag because it's gold. The tea bag goodie here. Okay, and maybe I've been using this. This is the backing from the other. I think we could do that and that and have it kind of be on the corner. It starts at 35. And I don't always do them. They're definitely at the Friday Fun Day. There we go. Oh, it went over. Yeah, last month I gave away more stuff than I sold. Which, thank goodness for the Patreons, you guys. Yeah. Okay, so this can go in the double tuck, and it's a journaling card, and so that'll be cool. We got one more, and I think for this one, you know, sometimes it's easier to just do the same exact thing. But what do we got? Hey, Tommy. Have a good one. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? We have a gold bell. I have a lot of bells. I think we'll do the gold bell. Okay, didn't put the stapler away. Oh, I put it in the wrong drawer. Oh. When your stapler runs out of staples. Oh, it didn't. Why did it not work? I've never had to do this. Do we have a Houston? Pull them out. Okay, that top one doesn't want to come out. It's always something. Okay, we'll try that. Whoop. Well. Our grocery bill has gone up probably 40%. And we buy the same thing. And, I mean, we're spending more than we used to spend at the grocery store. And now we buy our dog food somewhere else. So it's like, that's not even on our grocery bill. It's crazy. There we go. So we've got just a fun little couple of things that we got out of that box. And so a great way to use something that would be trash. And I really like the way they turned out. I do like to add the rounded corners. It makes it easier to put them in pockets. So, so there's that. And so I still have all these things to use. Okay, got a lot of things to use. Put the staples back where they go. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and let's work on the cover. So I did add glitter to the where the greenery had, just like I'm doing in the journal. I added that and let it dry. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just gotten so expensive. I was shocked though. We went out to brunch yesterday. It ended up being brunch because by the time we found a place that wasn't a 45-minute wait. If we just stayed at the first place, we anyway, I was shocked at how many people were out eating with, you know, with prices. But I was not going to say no when my husband said, hey, do you want to go grab something to eat? I'm like, yeah. So we went to, yeah, we went and it was amazing. Okay, so I'm going to use my fabric tack to put this down. And I'm going to grab a new one because, oh no, this isn't a new one. It looked like the new one up there. Uh-oh. Hopefully it'll, yeah, it's gonna come out. Okay. So I'm really grateful that I have all this crafting stuff. I don't need to spend very much on it. I'm just getting odds and ends. you know, some of the places, to be able to participate, you have to buy their stuff to participate in their challenges. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do that, because, you know, I've been helping some people and things are not getting better. So I don't know that it's like, okay, I'm going to have to be more careful. So, and yes, I require 2 digitals, but there is a full digital, and then there's all those Friday freebies. And so I'm like, I need people to use the stuff so people see the stuff. It's still, I don't know, a paper pad now costs 20 bucks. Holy macaroni and cheese. For the ones we used to pay $5 for. And since I don't go out and look at stuff that much anymore, oops, sorry about that. I'm not seeing where, you know, I don't see where the deals are like I used to. Okay, so this one, do I want it that direction, or I think I'm going to go with that direction. Okay, so I'm going to want it to grab over here. Oh, that's good. Okay, I want to make sure that this is staying really good. Okay, so that is my lace binding that we're going to be using. So my cover is totally ready, and I'm going to go ahead and set it aside and let it dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull out, I'm going to put this one back up where it goes. Even though it's not full. Okay, and I have my 2 signatures, and I have this that I need to add in. I have a couple more things that I want to add in. So yeah, we do not eat out often, but when we do, I am very happy about it, because for me, it's like a day off. Okay, this one already has a couple of holly pages, so let's move over to this one. This might be a good place for a holly page. Yeah, so the holly page is going to go in this one, and we'll put it right here. Okay, so putting that right in there. Now I have also made the shaker page, and so let's see, I think I want to turn it this direction. Okay, and then I don't know if you saw, but this has a pocket. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that pocket. I want it there. Or so if you're following along, I did add the Dear Santa into this pocket. Okay, when I was playing with stuff yesterday, I put that in there. So I think we'll put this on either side of this holly page. Okay, so this, again, remember I'm using things from a kit. Okay, this is going to sit in something. This one sits in. This is for later. That sits in. I'm just making sure all the pages are out. Okay, I think so, because otherwise they'll have to go in something else. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Sorry about that. Hello, Estrada Creations. Welcome. I don't know how long you've been in here. I just saw you. Okay, so I've got 2 signatures this time that I'm going to put in here. And the first one starts with the wool pocket and the little burlap pocket. These were pieces that were in the Santa mini kit. And so I just want to make sure that my pages are in the right orientation. Nobody's upside down. Things are up where I want them. I want that up higher because we have a lot of bulk on the bottom of this one. And where are you from, Estrada Creations? If you've already told everybody, I'm sorry. I missed it. Okay, so this is going to be my first signature. I'm happy with that. Remember, I have this. I am going to sew my signature. Okay, but I'm just gonna sew it in the middle. Okay, how high up do I want this to go up to? Okay, I want to see Dear Santa. Okay. Arizona. I will probably be visiting Arizona one more time. My daughter told me last night they're looking at 1 to 2 months that they will be leaving. And now it looks like closer to Kansas City, which is a bummer because that's actually further away from me. But the airport's easier to get to. From here. So we'll see. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that everything's in. Okay. Remember, I'm opening this up and then I'll close it to be a pocket. Although they will be on the outskirts of Kansas City is my understanding. But I don't know which direction they're planning on going. I used to live in Osceola, Iowa, which was not that far from Kansas City. Amber, those are some of her favorite years growing up, was was Iowa. Actually, we all loved Iowa very much. Only left because we wanted to be closer to my mom and dad after my sister was killed in the mudslide. We wanted to be closer because, you know, it's like when I left, my sister was, well, she was expecting a baby when I left and to move to Iowa, and she lost that baby, and then she was pregnant again, and we lost all 3 of them in the mudslide. So, and it's hard to believe that that's 31 years ago. So that's like, so we moved back to California to be closer to my mom and dad. 1, 2, I'm just gonna do 3. Bye, Terry. Bye, Jenna Lee. Well, I'm just gonna grab. It's like, now my fingers are all messy from that glue. Okay, let's grab a I'll just make one. I'm gonna go 3 down from what I would usually use and go 3 up and do a 3-hole downward stitch. Yeah, it's like where she is right now, I could get in the car and I could drive there. I haven't done a lot of that, but I could. And where she's going, it's going to be a trip to go. And so, and I've made arrangements a couple times to go, and it didn't work with what they had going on. So, like, okay, well. Just so. There we go. So back up. It's not very often you see me bind. I don't even do the binding really for the Patreons anymore because nobody was watching them. So I just get to laugh by myself when I put things in upside down. I don't put them, you know, I don't put them in the book. I just do the signature. This is on purpose. We're going to do something different with this, okay? Because of the lace binding. Yeah, well, this is different, so that's why I'm binding. It's a different type of finished. Okay, so then we'll go ahead, and it might be upside down. Who knows? Oh, good. He's right side up. That's good. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and glue him because he can dry while we're doing the other one. Yeah, there's probably 30, maybe more binding videos in the Patreon. And maybe, I think the most anybody's watched is like 3 people. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't have room in my phone to have a video. It's not getting watched. So there's been some funny ones. Okay, so we have one that is long. It's sticking out, but I'm going to add some things to the edges of this, so that's okay. So this one, now we go ahead and go through this one and make sure things are pulled up, because this journal already has a lot of bottom bulk. That one, I like the way that looks, so we'll keep it. Okay. I like the long paper clips because they usually will catch somewhere. They'll help catch what I've got in the center and help hold it in, usually. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys, there's a video out there, and this one I did, this was when I was still, before I had a Patreon, I think, or before I posted just for Patreon. There's a video out there, and I think it's called How Not to Bind a Journal, and I did all of the above. I put a signature in upside down. It didn't go in the book. My string broke, I think, more than once. It was just one thing after another that went wrong. So, and a lot of it really does feel like it's the pressure, that knowing that people are watching. So this one is pretty straightforward, and I'm not, you know, so like a single signature isn't as hard. Now this doesn't have like 15 or 20 pages, which some of my single signatures journals will have. Oh, this is the really thin one. I don't want that one. Is that what I used? Where's the other ball? Oh no, there it is. Okay, never mind. Never mind, it's the right one. 1, 2. So I'm just gonna put, I get 3 and then some. Oh yeah, don't forget about stabbing your fingers, and or having, you know, the thread come out of the needle, or having the thread tie up with the other thread on the inside, or losing your needle. There it is. Okay. So all of those things happen. And usually I use the smallest needle that I can, but I'm just using this one because it's right here, and I just want to get this, I just want to get it done. Get her done. Okay, so we're gonna go in through the center. This is how I do it. I come over and find the hole, come up, pull this one up because I've started with the top, and put this, have this one go through, and then you want to check, and we've got something going on here because I can see a loop. Okay, we just had a funny loop. It's okay. Make sure that you don't catch on that thread. But because I'm using the bigger needle and I have decent holes here. Okay. If I can't get right through, then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my hole is good over here. Because this hole you're gonna see. Okay. So I want to make sure that I'm coming up through the hole that I made, not through another hole. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to come under. Oh, I'm on the opposite side. Okay, so that one is on that side. So I'm going to come through. Huh. Okay, then I want to make sure I'm tight. I've already checked. Tie it. Tie it. And this will give me 2 strings, so I'm going to pull them down so that they're down past the journal. Okay? And that gives me that. Now, what I do next is I call breaking the paper. So you know how when you get a new book and the pages are all stuck and it's not easy to go through and turn the pages? I want to make sure that that it is already broken, so that whoever's opening this and using it, it's easy to turn your pages and use them. So I just go through and fold them. And then this way you can go. So again, I call that breaking the page. Okay. And as I'm doing it, I'm looking and going, oh yeah, I need to come through with my thing, because I've got a lot of pages that need glitter. So like all the greenery pages need glitter. Okay, so I have my 2 signatures. I have my journal. And these are going to go inside here. Okay. And oh my gosh, I love the lace. Okay, so the next thing is I need ribbon, and I did not bring my ribbon to the party. So I'm going to go get some ribbon and I'll be right back. Okay, So I have those packages of ribbon from Michaels, where you get like 50 or 100 yard pieces. And so that's what I'm going to use. And what I'm going to do is we'll grab this, and we're going to use this and mark my spot. I'm going to go up and in 3. Okay, yeah, that marked. And I'm going to go up and in 3 from this edge. Oh, both of them ended up right on the edge of the envelope. Okay, so then I'm going to come in with my crocodile. Okay, so I'm going to go with the little hole, and I'm going to come up with my crocodile, and I'm going to go all the way through. Okay, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go all the way through. Okay, then I'll go to the next one. We'll open it. Put our signature ties in the center. Pull this over so that we're in the center. Grab a needle or a pokey tool and just gonna mark where my 3 would be. Okay, come up here. Move your finger out of the way so you don't accidentally stab your finger because it hurts. Okay. I'm in the small one again. Couldn't see. I want to be able to see the hole through. Okay. And we've done this type of binding several times. I love doing this. Usually I do it for a smaller journal. Whoop, can't see again. Okay. So okay, so you see I did bind the journal, but now to get it into the lace, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in. Now, the other thing that I want to check here, okay, is wow, it almost comes right to that hole in that lace. Like, I could make it go to that hole in that lace. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of my bigger needles. Just because it's easier to use with the ribbon. I've got this shiny ribbon. That I can't. That should be easier than that. Is that glued closed? It might be glued closed. Yeah, I think it might be glued closed because you can't even get it in from the angle. It just doesn't want to go through there, you guys. Oh, that's a big one. That's too big. It's like it is magnetized and it won't go through. Okay, here it goes. Holy moly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through this hole because it just seems like the perfect place to go through. But I want my ribbon to tie up here at the top. So I'm going to start with this top one. Okay? So I'm going to start with the top. I'm going to bring my ribbon through. And I need it to be about double. Okay? Then I'm going to go ahead, come up through the top, come down, and I'm gonna have it go on this side of this. Okay. Okay, let's make sure we're in the right orientation. You guys see that? Do you see that? It was gonna be upside down. Of course. Always check. Oh no. Oh well. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna put it this way. Dun 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 dun. Well, I guess it could be, but it's not meant to be. It's just a fun, pretty way to attach to the lace. But yeah, you could take it out, especially if you wanted to take it out to work on it or something, to write in it, and you could. Okay. Okay, so I have all that, and I want to get it all the way up to the edge of the lace. Okay, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to tie up here and tie a bow. Okay, and I have these long pieces hanging down, and I'm going to double tie them. I may come back and change that, but for right now I'm going to double tie them so they don't come undone. Okay, and okay, so that is what you get with the first one. And you've got these pieces that hang down. And now we'll go ahead and move over to the second one. Now you can actually change this and have these be different, you know, a different width apart and stuff if you wanted to. I'm gonna, obviously I've already done that, so I'm gonna have mine the same. It's the wire. It's what the problem was on the one needle. The wire was thicker. Even though the ribbon wasn't that thick, the wire was thicker. So it didn't, that's why it didn't want to go through. Okay, so now I'm going to put my two journals in here. I want to make sure that they're lined up. Okay, so my two journals are in here and lined up. And then I'm going to find my hole. It's right there, and I want to see if I can find a part of this lace that I can use that's going to give me a little bit of extra durability. It's going to be you know, it's going to be stronger. Okay, where do we go? Gotta find the center. Oh, it's the blue page. Okay. So go through. And it's a little harder because we're actually going through part of the decoration of the lace. Whoop, almost went all the way through. So leave a tail, and then come back and open this up, and then come back down to the other side. Okay, pull it through. But you can see this is going to be loose, and that's why I went ahead and I had already okay, so 1, 2, we can go like right there. That's why I sewed the signatures separate, is to make sure that they were nice and strong. Okay, then I can pull this through, then come up and tie it. So this time, we've done single signatures before. This was our first double signature or 2 signature journal that we've done with the lace. Okay. Okay. And okay, so that's what we have so far, and this is what we've got. Okay, so the pages turn. Right now it's pretty flat because I haven't put all my embellishments in it yet. But yeah, so yes, because it's a lace binding, it's going to be this part's going to be a little wobbly, but our signatures are intact because we went ahead and we bound those separately. Okay, so let's see, how long have we been here? A little over an hour, so we'll do a little bit more, and then we'll actually let's go ahead and we'll quit right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start another live. I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick, very quick, and then I'll be right back. And so watch for another live, and we'll go through and add the embellishments in here and finish this. And so yeah, so this one, we did get the binding done. We did make those, well, we did make those, they are all over. I don't know where they are. They're not right here. I've got to find them. But we made the tags that we're going to be able to add in here. So these skinny tags I think are going to be awesome for those skinny pie. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. You heard the, did you hear the shaker? You could hear it that time when it moved. Okay, so yeah, okay. Oh, yay, you finished 7.1. I know you were not wanting to start that one. I was seeing the chat come across when you guys were all chatting earlier this morning, and I was like, oh boy, I hope she gets it. Gets to do it. Okay, because it's stickers and clusters, and you don't like stickers or clusters, I think it said. So, okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'll be back in just minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna start a new live. So if you have your notifications on, hopefully it's gonna tell you. It's gonna be about 10 minutes, maybe less. And I'm gonna come back. I'm going to put the embellishments in and then finish embellishing this and then have it ready. And the only thing that won't be done is all the glitter fingernail polish. I'll still need to do a bunch of glitter fingernail polish, but the rest of it will be done. Okay, you cluster pockets on the stickers. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back, and we are going to embellish this. We might, I expect I'm gonna have to make some embellishments. So this counts as our tassel. We can add, well, I know we're gonna add, you know, the very special bell on here. Okay, so this was part of the mini Santa kit, were these bells, and they just totally reminded me of sleigh bells. I was like, okay, that's got to go in a kit, and so they went in the mini Santa kit. Okay, so that's got to be, definitely got to be on there. Probably need like something, and then one of the red ones, or two maybe red ones on the bottom of all of them, so that it's very jingly. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'll be right back. Okay, so watch for another video. Look for, yeah, we'll put Monday embellishing the Santa journal, and it'll say part 2. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. Bye-bye.